Welcome back to Coffee Shop Talk. I'm Bob Nally, and John Galt sitting over here. He's kind of the professional on this.
I'm sorry to report that. Yeah, we're talking about child support, and we could even throw in visitation with that. And the problems that we have with it, and I thought it was just a localized problem. It is nationwide.
Well, yeah, it's nationwide.
And a lot of people are up in arms about it.
There's goofy judges in every state.
Oh boy, and I don't want to stereotype and say it's just the guys that are having problems. Some women are having problems with it as well, and they're both facing similar problems. The biggest problem I'm finding, like I said, I checked on the internet, and you'd be surprised what you're going to find out there. But there's a lot of guys out there that are paying for children that are not theirs, and they have no choice in the matter. No choice in the matter.
Why? What does the law say?
Well, the law says you have 4 years to challenge paternity. Here's the first thing. If a lady comes along and tells the child support division that you are the father, they will send you a form in the mail, and you have 30 days to reply to that form, handwritten. It has to be written back to them. And I'll tell you why I said that here. And they have 30 days. And if you don't reply after that 30 days, it's an automatic default judgment. You are the baby's father, and you're going to start owing back child support.
Well, you know about that.
Well,
you've had one come back, what, after 8 years?
What was it? 6 years. 6 years. I discovered I had a child after 6 years, and the mother of the child had gotten on to, what do I want to call it? Welfare, food stamps, things like that. And state wants their money back, and they're going to come after the fathers, whether you're the father
and
or
how
not.
many fathers did they go through before they've come?
They did DNA tests on 4 other guys before she finally remembered me.
So in this particular case, and this is firsthand, this girl has slept with a lot of guys.
Yes.
And so she didn't know who the father was. The state wants their money back. So they start going to all these different fathers, and they end up with, hey, let's take Johnny.
And it's not that, I just found out about this, and I'm going to start paying now. No. That dates back to when the child was born up to now. So I'm going to pay for any aid she may have received, as well as the normal child support that you would pay. If say I had a child, I got divorced and got out of the house, I'm going to pay child support. But now I've got back child support, and finally starting to come around. But you'd be surprised how this whole situation can destroy so many people's lives. The state of Texas has been investigated. They indicate 4 cases here where the parents or the father of these kids were not the father. The state knew it. The judges knew it. They said, don't care. The judges, the child support collection people, and they're going to get their money. Whether you're the dad, you're not the dad. And here's another problem. With the economy like it is, a lot of people are having a hard time. I don't know if you have any connection with child support, but they can take, at least in the state of California, they can take up to 50% of your paycheck, which I got to tell you is a lot.
Yeah, and it goes to the same old thing, the one thing that we talk about, and a lot of guys talk about to get hung up in this, that...
Well, let me tell you this first. First thing I want to say is myself, as well as a bunch of other fathers out there, we are so tired of this deadbeat dad moniker they're giving us. I don't have a problem with child support. I think it's fine. You should take care of your children. But just like the healthcare issue, make it so it's not so crazy. I'm talking about living on, what did I live on?
Nothing.
$250 a month. After everything was done and said, and like I told the judge, I go, Your Honor, I can't live on this. Not my problem, Mr. Galt. You need to get another job. And here's the thing. If you fall behind on your child support for 30 days, they will take your driver's license.
And that's really smart.
That's real smart. You told me to get another job. Now I can't get another job because you've taken my license.
Yeah.
On top of and I'm gonna read some about this here a little later, but it is destroying people's lives.
Well, absolutely, 50%. And the one thing that I was going to say was that 50% has to be paid. Sometimes the guy or the girl, whoever doesn't have custody, has the child or children through the summer months or for a couple months, so on and so forth. They still have to pay the child support, even though they've got them at home with them for 3 months supporting them. They still have to pay out the child support every single month.
Right. And it varies from state to state, how much you can pay.
I seen one on the internet. There was between 65 to 70%. They can take up to 65 or 70%.
You're talking well
of your
over
income.
$1,000 a month per child. Per child.
And well, and they keep trying to make it. There's a chart that they go to.
Right.
They go to a chart. If you're
like a
making
rate
this,
card.
yeah, so it's a rate card, and that's all you are. You're no better than a rate card. Take the rate card. You got 3 kids. You make $48,000 a year. Bang. Okay. Well, $36,000 a year has got to go to them. When you're trying to live off of 25% of your income, why would you even go to work? Why?
And the non-custodial parent is taking it in the shorts on this one. Just like you say, I love my kids, I want to take care of my kids, but when they're visiting me, I don't think I should have to pay that child support. And that's another problem right there that I've seen on the internet. People are tired of not knowing where that money's going.
So stay tuned. This is going to get even bit more interesting.
You hear me raising my voice?
Yes. We'll be right back.
We have serious problems to solve, and we need serious people to solve them. And whatever your particular problem is, I promise you, he is interested in 2 things, and 2 things only: making you afraid of it and telling you who's to blame for it. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you win elections.